My Daily, Mr. Saurabh Garg. Please put your hands together. Please. Audio. Audio.
Hi, this is me, Ranveer Brar, and my daily.
Once again to you. We also have director. We also have director of business head of My Daily Meal, Mr. Saurabh Garg. We all Neil Rao, again the director of My Daily. They're sitting somewhere backside. Yeah, there they are. But
Thanks. Great. Welcome all of you for the launch of My Daily Meal and our series My Daily Meals in a Minute with Chef Ranveer Brar. I'm sure all of you would probably know that today is World Chef's Day, and it's a great pleasure to have Ranveer with us for the occasion. Thanks Ranveer. Okay, so before we begin, I thought I'll just probably ask you guys a simple question. I know your life is hectic, and how many of you have had a proper both breakfast and lunch today? Okay, I can see some hands going up, but most of the people probably have not. Okay. Another quick question. How many of you have either skipped a meal, had it later than normal, or had something quick in the last 1 week? Okay, I can see again some hands going up. Right. So basically, research shows that almost 72% of working urban Indians either skip a meal or have junk food more than once in a week. And that's actually a huge problem. Because when you skip a meal, your metabolism slows down, and typically you end up having a much heavier next meal. And this leads to obesity, this leads to metabolism disorders, a lot of health problems. When we have junk food, I'm sure that all of you know what are the problems associated with that. But junk food is complete nutritional imbalance. You don't get the vitamins, minerals that you require for your nutrition. And it is full of trans fats, full of calories. And you gain weight. In the long run, it can cause a lot of health problems. But most of us think that, it's okay, chalta hai, ek aad baar miss kar diya to kya farak padta hai? But actually, that's not the case. It does. Every time you do it, it causes a huge problem and plays havoc with your health. So My Daily is actually a solution for this problem. I'll just show you a short video on My Daily and how that works. Can I have the video, please?
Ranveer, what is your opinion about My Daily?
Sure. I think what we are, it's obviously a reflection of what we eat, right? And it's not just the body; it's the mind as well. And balance is a big aspect of life that we miss these days. And I'm talking to all those who are hidden behind as well. Please don't, I'm sorry, I can't be on the other side of the cameras. But now I can see you, some of you. बैलेंस जो है ना, अगर खाने में ना हो तो वो जिंदगी में निकल के आता है. और आज की सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्या है? वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस, sleep imbalance, and imbalance is showing up in a lot of places in our life. And for me, it's a reflection of what we eat, right? There's a balance missing from life because there's a balance missing from what we eat. If we are what we eat, then we're definitely not eating balanced food. And as a chef, I need to take a stand for a balanced diet. Also, the importance of having a meal is something that we tend to ignore. कि चलो नाश्ता हेवी कर लिया, लंच नहीं करेंगे, सीधा डिनर करेंगे, राइट? मतलब हम सभी वही करते हैं ना कि चलो या फिर आज लंच हैवी हो गया क्योंकि मेरा ब्रेकफास्ट मिस हो गया था, कोई बात नहीं, मैंने कॉम्पनसेट कर लिया लंच से. या फिर सारा दिन खाना नहीं खाया, रात में दबा के खाएंगे, फिर सो जाएंगे. So the importance of having a meal every 3 hours or something to eat every 3 hours is something that I stand for. खाने का जो अगर मैं खाने के लिए स्टैंड लेता हूँ तो खाने का जो फंक्शन है वो वेलबींग है, राइट? So for well-being, it's very important that we eat regularly. And in today's life, if we are missing meals, then it's not what our body is designed to be, and that'll reflect in what we are. And at that level, I felt it was a great initiative when Saurabh spoke to me very passionately about My Daily. I felt कि हर वो चीज़ जो आपको एटलीस्ट ये याद दिलाती है कि मुझे खाना खाना है, वो अच्छी है कि नहीं? And I think My Daily falls into that bracket. It falls into the bracket where it reminds you that eating regularly is important, and even if you miss it, even if you're reminded and you have no access to food, you have a My Daily in your pocket and in your bag. So that's where the connect, and that's where the association.
So Ranveer, I think जब हम लोग मिले थे and we started speaking about My Daily, I think that's the time when you were also traveling in the US and you had seen a lot of these things very, very popular in the US. So you have always been at a forefront of what is happening in the food trends. तो आपको क्या लगता है कि अभी क्या हैं ऐसे trends जो अभी food choices में लोगों के you can see that?
See, I think yes, when you traveling is a virtue for everything. It's not just food. The ability to travel is a big gift because you're exposed to various cultures, you're exposed to various trends. I think one big trend that is here across the world is everybody is very aware of their roots. Everybody is taking pride being themselves, right? The Britishers suddenly are happy being British and not being a part of the European Union. We as Indians are taking great pride in being ourselves. And that's reflecting in food trends. Local foods, sub-regional foods, culturally relevant foods are here, and they're here to stay. I think that's a definite trend that's not going anywhere in the next 5 to 10 years. More than that, I think. So, now we have an understanding of something called a hidden hunger. पहले हम लोग सिर्फ पेट भरने के लिए खाते थे, right? आजकल माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट, सुपर फूड्स का ज़माना है, तो हमें पता लगता है कि यार ये छोटी-छोटी चीज़ें are really important for us. And in this place where we talk superfoods and micronutrients, we've realized that eating a lot is not really important. Eating all the right things is as important as anything else.
Of course, and I think convenience भी एक factor है जो कि food में धीरे-धीरे increasingly the trend is increasing. So how do you think that My Daily fits in with the current food trends or current food preferences of consumers?
I think there are two things. The way I see it is, see, what are the options of convenience that we have today, right? One is from the freezer, and one is something which is from a can, right? Convenience का मतलब यही दो चीज़ है ना, या freezer या can. Or either which ways we're dealing with either preservatives or we're dealing with sometimes time temperature abuse. कि पता नहीं freezer में पिछले freezer में कितने time से पड़ा हुआ है, time temperature abuse हुआ है कि नहीं. So there has to be a fine balance between convenience and nutrition. And My Daily is trying to achieve that fine balance between nutrition, convenience, and food safety.
And you travel so much. You've been traveling for the last few months also, and I know that आप My Daily भी use कर रहे हैं. So I would want to know which is your favorite flavor My Daily में. Which one do you like the most?
vanilla. So yeah, so it's a personal choice, but I think yeah. Also, what we've done in a property called Meal in a Minute, जिसका हम लोगों ने promo अभी चलाया, is when I got a hang of it, so I tried to cook with it. कि देखते हैं इसकी ब्राउनी बन सकती है कि नहीं, इसका केक बन सकता है कि नहीं, इसके शेक बन सकते हैं कि नहीं. And I realized there was a lot more that you could do with it in the kitchen. And a lot of times, like I said, a lot of times we want to cook some stuff, we like, acha, we don't know if it's healthy enough. So for me, my daily was also one more way of making, assuring that my brownie is healthy and having it guilt-free. Because all the right nutrition is in there. But you should definitely check out Meals in a Minute when it launches. Some very, very interesting recipes, some very interesting, even recipes, that I thought would not be possible, but I tried out and they came out really nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Great.
मैं भी सवाल पूछ सकता हूँ, ऐसे थोड़ा ना है. So no, but what came to your mind? How did My Daily happen?
Right. So I think करीब 2-2.5 साल पहले की बात है.